This is the way we film our thing. Film our thing.
Okay. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The Adventures of Liz and Rebecca. Was that on camera?
Yep.
Okay.
She didn't know that I was supposed to film. Ha.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in suddenly cold Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there.
I was behind someone. So let's back up a little. You see what happened? The day started off yesterday at what? 50s?
It was like 56 for the high, which was before we got here.
And it was, when I woke up, it was in the 20s. It is now, according to my watch, 31 degrees outside. I was waiting at the light up there behind someone who I saw their wipers go, and I was like, they are trying to defrost their windshield as they drive with the defroster and the wipers, which I think is common down here, and is like...
I'm not going to say I don't do it.
Yeah, I try to get off a little more before I drive somewhere, though.
Bernie puts we have a windshield cover, so Bernie puts that on, but sometimes...
So you have no reason to speak on this.
the very bottom, because I'm short, I look out of the middle bottom of the windshield, and sometimes that.
So the top is clear. Usually what happens is the reverse, is you're trying to peer through the little bottom thing while the top finally warms up so you can swish it away. Yep. But okay. Anyway, I have tried that on occasion, and I know how dangerous it is, so I try not to do that. So, although I did try to scrape off the windshield yesterday on the way home, and it was condensation on the inside, so that was funny. It went screech really loud.
I heard a minion laugh.
We have minion number 2 in another room, so she's gonna giggle sometimes when we're talking, probably. But okay, so I got in here late this morning, but it's because I was putting stuff up online, and my cat needed lap time.
Of course,
because so lately he's been a little better. He's only bitten me a few times this week, but. Lately, he's gone back to some version of what I call a cat checking your pulse at night, which is I will be asleep with the covers almost over my head, and there'll be this little, like, and he's no claws.
I don't think he's checking your pulse.
He's checking to see if I'm still alive. But it's been a little like, hello, are you there? It's just like, cat, it's 3 a.m. What are you doing? No, he's not trying to eat me. There's no claws, and there's no teeth involved. It's actually quite nice.
He's checking to see if you're alive so he can.
No, usually he's on a very tight schedule, so he's checking to see if it's kind of one of those, like, he did it at around 5 this morning, and I was like, dude, cat, I get up later than this. But then after my alarm went off, he came back and did it to say, like, aren't you going to get... He's very food motivated. Aren't you going to get up because you have to do all these things so you can go downstairs and feed me? But yes, he's been tapping me. Especially, he used to do it to my face. And lately it's... actually, the reason he did it in the middle of the night, I remember now. He did it in the middle of the night because I was sleeping on my side. And when I sleep on my side, he doesn't have a place to park between my knees. He likes me to have a certain shape in the bed because that's what keeps him warm at night. And if I'm not in the proper shape, he has to make me... It's like when someone snores, you have to make him roll over. You know.
I was just listening, thinking about... Is it Edgar Allan Poe who's like the tapping at the door?
Yes,
and
that's both the Raven,
yes.
Nevermore. Yeah,
cat
yeah.
tapping on Rebecca.
On my face, on my head. Oh man. Okay, so I wanted to get my cute story out of the way before we talk about all the things we're going to talk about today. And we have almost a half an hour. Okay. Yeah. It's not as bad as I thought, because we came in and we're like, whoa, get ready. Okay.
We're always like that. So.
Want to talk about what we're working on?
We can talk about what we're working on.
And then we have
big
fun
news.
Fun, like, woohoo! So stay tuned. Okay. What are you doing?
I am weaving in ends.
I was like, whoa, you're going to go all the way over there next? No.
No. I started 2 pairs of fingerless mitts. Same pattern I used last year, the Grig. Anyway. Anyway.
I haven't been putting stuff in the video, but
they're my little chunky mittens on size 10 needles that I did last year, and they're super fast. And I'm double stranding.
Wormy. You're double stranding Wormy. I forgot that. Wormy's the extra squishy, mostly alpaca, and then the rest is merino. Like this is a tight squishy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's still soft, but you can tell it's double-stranded. Yeah. It's double-stranded of what she's doing. You can't see it. It's the sweater. I'm like, it's right there.
I've been on this whole Wormy kick.
Apparently.
Go up to the register at night and Rebecca's like, really?
Guess how many skeins of Wormy I've sold to other people. Very few.
Yeah.
That's okay.
In the less than 3 digits.
That's okay. Less than 3 digits?
Less than 3
Oh,
symbols.
I was thinking like hundreds.
No.
Double digits, it's going to 10,
yeah.
20.
No.
Anyway, so.
Yeah. So, I did both of these on Monday. Finished the thumbs
so
on
double
Tuesday.
stranding a solid worsted weight on what size needle?
On 10s.
Okay.
So I tried doing them with a single and it was just too tight. But when I doubled it, it came out exactly like I wanted it. So like when you just hold it up, it looks like a thinner worsted than, worsted. Anyway, I've been playing with thicker yarns, so I don't know. But they are super warm and they'll be fantastic for, driving into work or something. Yes.
Okay. Hang on a second.
So...
What else are you...
Weaving in ends.
Excuse me. I step aside for a second. What else are you... Again, actually, this isn't totally Wormy.
No. It's Wormy.
You had plans for an entirely Wormy, and then... Okay.
For entirely
I'll be
Wormy.
quiet. What are you doing?
It is Wormy and Ultra Alpaca.
Which is the reason we didn't bring Wormy solids in. Because we had Ultra Alpaca.
It works. But... It's the yellow and the blue I mean, it's not...
No, the blue is Wormy.
The blue is Wormy, the yellow is not. The red is Wormy, the blue is Wormy, the white, the pink is, the white and the green aren't.
Okay.
So, I want to do a plaid...
What you doing?
I want to make a plaid scarf, but I don't want to do intarsia. So, I saw a whole bunch of plaid things... where you basically
things. Yes.
You basically knit garter in stripes, and then when you're done, you take a needle and your thread and you run the horizontal or the other lines across. It's gonna take a long time, and it'll probably be ready for next winter.
But she's fascinated.
It's gonna be fun.
It's only going to look plaid on one side, right?
Yeah, the back won't
just look
plaid.
like that.
Because
you're using your bumps and you're running up the surface. Okay.
There are even more examples of how to do it with crochet. Like you do little grid blocks and then you run your thread in and out of those grid blocks to do a plaid, and then it's double-sided because you're going through the front and the back.
I have done plaid with crochet, but with 3 different colors, like to give you the effect of having the 2 colors that overlap. With that hat I made a long time ago.
This isn't like that.
I know.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm doing the knit version. The other thing I'm working on, because life, and oddly enough, I'm all tangled up, but that's okay. I started sleeves on my sweater.
This is Wormy too.
This is Wormy, yep.
And so if you call the shop and say I want Wormy, and I say I have limited options, you know what? No, we don't have we
me see
We
how
still
many-
have some yarn in the shop. It's all good.
Yeah, I haven't bought all the yarn in the shop. Maybe.
That
Let's
did
see
it
how
on
many
the
inches of sleeves the elves have not worked on. I'm about 4 inches into my sleeves.
She keeps hoping it'll just magically knit itself. How's that going with your over 200 projects on needles?
Well, this is project 206.
I don't judge because I just, make faces. But I don't judge because I have a whole lot of projects I've started and they're still in the other room. I mean, I'm just doing Christmas crocheting right now and it's like actually driving me bonkers that I'm not working on other stuff. But if I even want to have a prayer of finishing Christmas, I have to stay focused.
One of our knitters yesterday asked, how do I do that? And I was like, I have to start like 5 projects to find the one project I'm really interested in. And then I'll finish that one.
I get that.
And, the other 4 projects, they'll get done eventually, whatever. My brain doesn't care. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show my stuff, then we can get to our...
That's cool. I'm going to weave
our fun thing. Okay, so I'm making progress on Christmas. And I can't remember... I don't think he was done.
He wasn't done, I don't think.
Here's my first one. He's all done, and he's
so
kind
cute.
of off to his cape is a kilter, but it's gonna be a kilt. Ugh. Okay, this is my superhero kitty cat. That was not only a text coming in, but also you took a screenshot.
I took a screenshot. It's a spam risk, so...
Yeah, let's turn off the sound.
I just did. It's one of the
'Cause,
things
look,
I always forget.
I got a text in as we're filming, and it's over next to Liz's shoulder.
But it's one of those things I always forget.
But it doesn't. Yeah, I
know.
Again,
Sorry.
can't really judge because there's other things I forget to do before we film. So this little guy, he has you can take off the mask. Look at your face. I am making them all from, where's my little book? A book we got in called The Wonderful World of Amigurumi, and we currently have 4 of these in stock because we just got a refill because I got 3 as a tester and Kathleen bought 1 and I took 1 and then we had 1 left and so I got 3 more. So we've gotten all kinds of fun stuff and we can only talk about so much today and not all of it's online. By the way, these are awesome project portfolios. Like my book is, see the elastic keeps it on the page I want it on. It protects my book in my project bag. It's fun, it's customizable. We'll talk about it more next week. But okay. So
now we have to remember to talk about it next week.
Well, we might. How about that? We might talk about it more next week. There's all kinds of new products that I'd love to talk about today, but we have just over 10 minutes until the shop opens, and we have other news. So we're not going to talk about that much. But I got my cat done first. The coastal cotton I'm using from Queensland is a worsted weight, so these are all coming out bigger than the pattern in the book, but they also show that you can use different yarn and different hooks than the book and have something come out a different size. So I think her stuff was all more DK or thinner. Like this guy's supposed to be 7 inches tall, according to the book, using her materials. And I use my materials, and I want to say he is a good 10 to 11 inches tall. But he's awesome. So I used a multicolor yarn for the kitty bits to make him look kind of calico-y or something. That's for my niece. This is for my nephew. This is the anglerfish. I brought in floral wire today. I'm gonna put floral wire in this so his little anglerfish are in the deep dark sea, and they have the little bauble that hangs in front of them to make fish go, ooh, what's that? And then he goes, har. So this should not be there. Har. This should not be there. This should be more like there. And actually should probably be out further, but that's not quite as cute. So I'm going to try to put in floral wire. Like, I know he's done, but I think I can bend the ends in so they won't be sharp and snake it in and see what happens. But I love that, you know, her details are all awesome. She's like, do these French knots. And I've learned how to do French knots now with tapestry needles. Some tips for that. But like, I think he's so adorable.
He is.
He's the most, he's like, this guy was 1-star difficulty. This guy was 3. And so he had more pieces and was definitely more challenging. I'm making 6 of these. I've been averaging 1 a week, and I have a week and a half left. A little less than that. So, I'm in the middle of, this is my 3rd one. This is the beat. Look, the head's almost attached.
It's so cute.
And I made the antenna. One of the antenna went in my coffee while I was filming this morning.
Of course.
I did not put that one online. I went, said a bad word, and started filming again with the coffee in a different location. So, one of the antenna probably smells like coffee. Actually, still feels a little damp. I tried to get it out, but it still feels a little damp. One of the accessories, I haven't cut off the you know, in case I want to change what's happening with the little leaf. I'm trying to do all the accessories. I used some faux fur for little collar here, and almost done sewing the head on. You're supposed to stuff it a little more. I was sewing it on during morning meditation, but she just needs wings, and she's also supposed to have a little purse. So I'm almost halfway done. Almost. Like 1 week left for 3 things when it's been averaging me about a week per item. So we're gonna see. But this little girl went a lot faster. I feel like her arms are kind of far back and weird looking, but maybe maybe the wings will help balance that out. I feel like she's kind of like this.
She's getting ready to fly.
Ha ha! But she was really fun. And, yeah, they're not super tightly stuffed. Like, if anything, the anglerfish is the most stuffied of them. I was trying not to overstuff because I have done that in the past and it's been... But the cotton helps give it structure against that. So she's going to have 3 wings, like, up, down. 4 wings total, but 3 up, down, and down are going to be white. And then the up one, the second up one is going to be like a pale rainbow just for fun. Just for fun. And this stuff was so fuzzy and so weird to crochet with, but it was fun. All right. So I think that's it for us showing what we're working on. And then we have decided, kind of like, in your faces. We keep promising the 2,000 subscriber sale. So we decided, why not do it? Let's just get her done. So, we are closing in on 2,100 subscribers.
Yeah.
And what did we decide? 26?
26.
Okay. So we can't do a 30% sale. That's what we did for 1,000, and that was awesome. But like, wow. So, we're going a little higher than what we normally do as our highest sale. So we're doing 26% off, only for YouTube subscribers, like, or people watching. It's not only limited to subscribers because we can't tell when people put in the code who's just found us by accident and who subscribed. But because you subscribed, only people who watch this, we're not publishing this anywhere else, only on YouTube. You're getting a YouTube only sale. Let's put it that way. I finally come around to language, so maybe it works. Anyway, so I have to go make the code once we finish filming this because I just wrote this down before we started filming. And it is not in super bold print, but the number 2,000, 2000 subs, S-U-B-S, is going to be the code. 2000 S-U-B-S is going to be the code you can use in the online shop. I will do my best to also put it, we have Instagram and Facebook shops that we try to keep on top of, but the online shop is the best place to use this. 26% off is going to be from the publication of this video, which is Thursday. It's December 12th today. Why 10 was about to come out of my mouth, I don't even know. December 12th. And I think because not everyone watches this on day one, we're going to keep the sale going through Sunday. So it'll end Sunday night, and Sunday is the 15th. So, because I just did head math.
Oh.
Because it's Friday the 13th.
Yes.
So, December 12th through the 15th, this code will save you 26%. That extra percent could mean a lot, depending on how much you buy. We will do our best to field phone calls if you're calling us instead of using the online shop. We don't know how busy or not busy we'll be. We'll do our best with that. We do finally have the ability to call people back. We prefer not to have to call people back because, oh my gosh, like we don't want to lose track of things. But I think we finally have the ability to call people back from our shop phone so people can recognize the number and pick it up. Because if you watch this show, you know our shop phone number by now because it's what?
828-877-3550.
Which, that's the code to get into Zoom. We have one more sit and stitch, virtual Zoom sit and stitch from 7 to 8 p.m. on Tuesday. That's going to be the 17th. That is our last one before we go on break for 2 weeks. So our shop hours, this is after this sale. This sale, Sunday, the last day of this sale, the shop will be closed because we're closed Sundays and Mondays.
Except for.
This is not part of the sale. This is just to talk about shop hours. If you need to call us or if you need to come in, because some people watching this are way far away and some people watching this are in the neighborhood. We have regular hours of Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5. So next week, we have Tuesday through Saturday. And then we're also open on Sunday the 22nd, not to be confused with the last day of this sale, which is Sunday the 17th. Just to add in too much confusion here. Trying to keep it clear. December 22nd, which is a Sunday, is our last day to be open before Christmas or Hanukkah. Or probably Kwanzaa too. So people can get in their last minute shopping. Usually we're still open on the 23rd. But that's a Monday. That'll be a second day in a row that we're not usually open that we'd be open. So we're like, no, we're doing one extra day on Sunday from 10 to 5. And then Monday, we are going to be closed Monday for 2 weeks, which takes us all the way to January 6th. We will reopen on January 7th. We might be having some kind of sale, while we're closed, only for online shopping. We shall see. That's in the future. Right now, we're focusing on this sale.
The last day I will ship out packages
is
Saturday morning, the 21st.
Which means if you call on Saturday to place an order, it will not get in the mail before, like, the last day to I would say try to order things by, like,
Friday
of this week?
No, Friday.
No,
I'm
talking
you want
about
them there by Christmas.
She didn't let me finish my sentence.
Sorry.
If you want it there by Christmas,
we're almost
place an order this week. Like, we're almost out of time. Like, we have a day or two. The post office says to get things in the mail by the 18th. That's next Wednesday, I think. And we can't guarantee, we will try. But anything ordered next week has a really slim chance of getting to you by Christmas, which is one of the reasons that these guys, I want to maybe ship some of these, but I'm going to have to do it soon if I don't want to take them in my carry-on. And I don't know which is safer, shipping them or taking them in my carry-on at this point. But yeah, so, okay, so this week, get stuff, if you want to get stuff by Christmas time, stocking stuffers, things like that. Definitely order, call, come in this week. Locals can keep shopping right up to the 22nd to get things for Christmas. You can continue to shop with us next week for, and we'll send things out as we can. We just can't guarantee they'll be there by Christmas.
If your order for the 21st has not come in before, I'm going to say 10 o'clock in the morning. Actually,
it's not
going to get shipped until we get back.
Honestly, to get shipped before we go on vacation, you got to place an order Friday.
Yeah.
because then we have a chance to package it up and do it. It doesn't just magically appear at the post office when you push the buy button, and some of you know that. So if you want a chance for us to get it out before we go on break, you got to do it by next Friday, a week from tomorrow. And we will be on break for 2 whole weeks, which means we won't be back to fill orders or ship them or anything like that until January 7th, because it's been a year and we need some rest. And we're going to take it. And on the 23rd, I will be getting on a plane to go see my family at my sister's house in Illinois. So, and probably still crocheting some of these on the plane. We'll see. But we'll keep you posted. We're going to film one more time next week.
Yep.
And we're going to have one more virtual sit and stitch before we take a break. But to sign off with, again, I didn't make this all fancy. I just wrote it so we could film. 2,000 subs. 2000 subs, which being next to Subway makes me think of food, but it's subscribers. Will save you money from the publication of this video. Will save you 26% of your purchase from the publication of this video through the end of the night on Sunday, the 15th of December. And there was something else I was going to say in relation to that, and now it's kind of gone. But
no show notes.
I totally forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, so call us and we'll try to help you, or just buy what's already online. Like I said, we have tons of fun new products. I just don't know if I can get them online and things like that. So come into the shop if you're local enough to do that. I promise there was something else, but that's okay.
No, it's fine. Maybe
I'll remember it next week. Or put it in the subtitles when I'm posting this. I don't even know. But something else I was gonna, I should just let go of that. Because we have to open the shop because it's 10 o'clock. And we will see you next week before Christmas. And yes, there will be something else good to say next week.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun stuff.
26% off. Oh, that's what I remembered. Sorry. That's what I was going to say. If you buy like the mini bags of mystery, like I can't narrow it down to only to exclude things that we really don't want to have reductions on price on. So if you find things and you're like, ooh, I can get 26% off on this or that, like if you get a Surprise Me Sell Bin support box, we're going to pack up one that is worth the amount that you are paying. You're not getting extra discounts on the full price of that, So if you buy things that are already on sale and use codes, or already like special values and use the code and get 26% off, we're going to give you a reduced value, but it's still going to be cool. So go ahead and do that if you want to, but I would do it on the cool full price things.
Also, if you order a minion bag of mystery, it's going to take me a little bit to get them together because I don't have any made.
Those are hard to get to you by Christmas.
So, yeah.
But we'll try. My minion will try. I'm kind of not part of it. I can't make any promises on anything at this point. So why don't you say your wrap up again, because I remember.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun stuff.
Okay, we love you all. We'll still talk to you later. Bye. Bye.